this bit from your speech that's actually raising a second wave of controversy. I want to give you a chance to kind of get ahead of it. This is the end part of your speech, so take a listen.
I haven't seen such mean-spirited people as I've seen lately over this issue of health care. Now, we endured 8 years of the Bushes, and we didn't do the stuff these Republicans are doing because you have a black president.
Okay, so when some people hear that, they're now thinking, well, what about that epiphany? Where's the epiphany where it's not about color and it's not about race? What do you then say?
You know, why is it that there is such opposition to something that's so important to poor people? Again, I'm coming at it from the angle of poor people. Poor people need health care.
But in that quote, right, but in that quote, it was made about, and I hear you because I listened to the entire speech and I read the entire transcript, and I do think that's your message, but when someone listens to that, they're thinking, now all of a sudden it's back to black and white. Why did we have to get there? And then is it also because being a civil servant, are you not allowed to have such a partisan opinion? I thought that was...
It's too
yeah.
Look,
I thought that was not okay.
Poor white people need health care too.
Absolutely.
You know, so I wasn't talking about health care for just black people. I'm talking about health care for poor people. Yeah. I know what happens to folks who don't get a chance to go to doctors. Sure. I know what's happening to hospitals and their emergency rooms with all of the load of dealing with the person after it's too late.
Right.
It's too bad, and I know we're going to come back and talk to you more. It's too bad that everything has to immediately take the road of racism and not poverty.
Before you do it, don't hold on to it, because this is going to be great. No, you won't forget it. You're too smart for that. There's going to be a lot more with Shirley Sherrod when we come back. Come right back with us. Yeah. Shirley Sherrod. Now, Elisabeth, you were asking a question, and I cut you off, and I apologize.
No,
and enjoy
that's
you.
Cool.
You
I do it all the time. You know, we had just shown a clip where the tail end of it, you say, we endured 8 years of the Bushes, and we didn't do the stuff these Republicans are doing because we have a black president. Second part of my question was, doesn't the Hatch Act prohibit civil servants from making partisan and political statements? So isn't that reason enough to look into, okay, is this something even legal going on, you know?
You know, maybe the Hatch Act would have been meant only for me, because I don't know of any government official who was gagged, especially during the Bush administration, and kept from being able to speak out.
Maybe it's something that's loosely followed.
But I wanted to support what Shirley said before, which is that during the Bush administration, you had tax cuts for the wealthiest. And he did not, that whole administration did not give a damn about poor people, and everybody knows it. That's why Obama was elected in the first place. I mean, even now, the Republicans are blocking an extension of unemployment insurance, and yet they're okay with tax cuts to the wealthy. Let me finish. So now you have Obama in office, and he does give a damn about black
white,
people.
or is it rich poor?
Well,
which is it? Be honest. If it's black, white, or rich poor,
because they were black.
Exactly. I understand that too. Let's say it. Then it is about race. I mean, we're supposed to be post-racial here, but
there is no post-racial yet. This was a media idea that sounded great.
It did.
It sounded wonderful. But the truth is, this is the first time these issues of race have ever come up in this way, because there has never been a black president before. So people are now trying to figure out how they feel, how they deal, how they talk. This is a new world for us.
And like you just said, Obama has a very fine line to walk.
Yes.
I mean, can you imagine for him being the first black president having to deal with all these issues?